Hey, buddy, and welcome back. So, I am currently wanting to update this for future power ability. So, instead of a rear hub system, I want to put a mid because it's capable of doing that, and basically change out the rear drive for just a standard tire. Now, my two choices are stay with the freewheel system that basically this tire has already, but it has a hub. So gonna change out just the entire tire because it's easier to do, and I can buy this, have an extra front wheel just in case, and that's like $75 on Amazon. I'm already gonna change out this free hub for a mega range. So I'm thinking either that or just not do that mega range system with the TX 20 derailleur system. Put a fresh new 32 or just keep this 1/8 scale chain system on it because this chain is okay. But yeah. But that would cost me around for the entire derailleur, freewheel, and new wheel set, double wall rims, and all that jazz. Plus a shifter, is going to be about $120 in total. Probably maybe 140 with tax and all that jazz. Or I can go a more interesting route and go more high quality and probably lighter weight. I can go with a Shimano Derono, whatever it's called, rear hub system that's basically a cassette system ability. That's the wheel itself is double walled, comes all pre-made and everything. It's by Star Tech or something like that. I forget. I'll have to link below the information on both wheels. That's $120, just the wheel and the hub system and the cassette. That looks pretty decent. Not sure about the spoke thickness or both of the lengths for the wheels, if they work, but we'll have to see with that. They're both quick release axles. Not really a fan of that, so I don't know how I'll do that. I'll probably have to look in different wheels, but going for a cassette system, here's the biggest issue that I have. Now, the freewheel system is great. I love the freewheel system. They're simple design, easier to screw with and whatnot. Of course, they don't have as much speed systems, all that jazz. And nowadays, it seems the freewheel system is only dedicated to Shimano. Don't really know why that. You find 90% of all bikes now having Shimano gear freewheels. Basically 20 systems for the derailleur, Shimano freewheel, and 20 derailleur systems. That's pretty much it for freewheel systems nowadays. But if I go cassette, I can go SRAM, Shimano cassette system for the gears. That'll have a 36 tooth versus the freewheel mega range will have a 34 tooth system at the beginning. And I'll have a SRAM derailleur, about a 10, I think I'm going 10 speed. Yeah, I'll probably go 10 speed with that system. And the hub itself, the shifter, and a index shifting system for the SRAM. The problem, though, is just the cassette gearing system now I'm looking at, not with the wheel, is about $80 just for the gearing system. And then for the shifter system, for the derailleur, it's probably going to be like another $60, $50. or who knows, another $100 or something like that. And then I have to get the index shifting that actually matches the derailleur, and the derailleur has to match cassette so they can all function correctly. So yeah, that's roughly going to be around $350 to around $400, plus getting new tire tread, because I want to get the Schwinn all-terrain tire tread for both wheels. And they have to be V-brake compatible. So both of the ones I'm looking at are actually V-brake compatible. That's cool. And they're both double-walled aluminum rims. But with the cassette is actually a 7000T series aluminum cassette. So it's actually much more lighter weight and whatnot. I'm not sure about the hub. It's probably steel, maybe aluminum cassette wheel piece. But yeah, so lighter weight, but much more expensive than the actual freewheel system. Because for this Shimano freewheel, they're like $15. And you can get either the standard one that has 14 to 28, or the Mega Range that has 14 to 32. And then the derailleur is like another $15, $20 for the TX. And then the SRAM Shimano compatible system is $15 too, with twist drifter. So yeah. Now you're wondering why I'm questioning, should I go freewheel or the expensive cassette system? And well, one of the biggest reasons is on this right now, this has the same the same gearing system, freewheel, as what the other freewheels are on the market. And just with this is like probably my 6th, 7th ride, I'm noticing that it has destroyed the first gearing system. I have a friction shifter on this. It has bent a few of the teeth. There's a lot of wobble inside the freewheel. That's also probably because of the design of freewheels, the freewheel itself, compared to some freewheels that are actually connected as a whole. There's the first and second tooth on this freewheel for the Shimano, is that they don't have it connected to the actual ring piece that threads in. It just floats. So when there's much more force applied to the rear wheel, it basically will start bending that entire freewheel system out of place. And since there's no other freewheel besides Venture, whatever the other cheap company is, yeah, my options are pretty limited. So $100 for the freewheel system, and hope that my system can actually handle the amount of power that the mid-drive will punch out, or go for the more expensive $400, basically almost as much as the mid-drive and battery pack itself will be, just for the entire rear wheel makeup. That's shifter, everything to function the entire rear system. I mean, I would go that route, but I mean, $400, that's like quadruple the amount of price as the freewheel system that can easily hot swipe from one to the other. I know you're probably all saying, well, why don't you just switch out the freewheel from here with Mega Range, use that for the time being while you have the mid-drive, and see if that works. And you know what? I might actually do that, but to have less weight in the bag, including that if I'm not using an internal battery, because I'm going to also use that motor at the same time as the mid-drive, I'm going to need the battery pack for the mid-drive to sit in the rear rack system. That's going to put a lot more weight in the pack. So I don't know what to do. I'm not really a fan of cassette systems, but with the amount of aluminum the cassette system will come with and less weight to it will be also a better system. But yeah, that's my dilemma. And if you're wondering if I'm just going to freak the rear wheel and just use the mid-drive, I'm actually going to plan on looking forward to replacing the internals, well, not replacing the internals, but using all the components that's currently for the rear wheel for the front. So it's pedal assist right now, so I'm going to use the system that it currently has. I'm just going to put power ports from the motor, this motor, to the new motor in the front. Hopefully I can find one that I can extend to the front end. But yeah. So I don't want to freak any of the control systems in the internal piece right now. I know I did have somebody, I did mention that, and I'm pretty sure somebody is also waiting for me to do a video talking about how to get into the actual piece and get into the good stuff for the speed controlling system and see if there's a throttle plug. I don't know if I'm going to open that or not anytime soon. I'll probably do that maybe in another month or two when I get the mid-drive. I'll open it up, check that out, and see how that works. But for now, I'm not going to do that. I'll do that maybe later. But yeah. So. And also, that's comes another thing. The actual chain. If I'm going to go to the cassette, I'm going to have to buy a really decent chain system for it. I'll probably buy the SRAM chain that's kind of specific for the 10-speed system. Instead of using the KZC, whatever it's called, chains, which this one and the standard stock one that came with the bike is pretty much. Anyways, so comment down below or post a comment on the side of the video for the live stream thing, whichever you want to do works. And tell me what you think I should go with, because I probably will try for the Mega Drive, switch out that, hopefully use that, see if that works. But if I should go for the freewheel, try with that, or just go with the cassette. I think the probably better answer will be going for just using this, and then probably if this doesn't work out very well for this drive, since I'll be able to test the rear and the mid drive at the same time, maybe see how well the freewheel on this handles. And if it doesn't handle very well, then go cassette. That's gonna be fun. Anyways, see you guys later. Emote and no, I don't say that in my videos. Not dork. Anyways, comment down below what you guys think I should go with off the bat, or if I should try the Mega Drive system and see how well that works for the mid drive. Peace.